more than 60 years, the Jake Gaither Golf Course has been a magnet for the community. Located on the south side of Tallahassee, this pristine 9-hole golf course is a place for beginners, but it's also home for some of the serious golfers in our area. One such golfer is Leroy Kilpatrick. He was here in the early days of the construction of Jake Gaither Golf Course. In 1956, he was barely a teenager, but Leroy Kilpatrick already enjoyed swinging a club and was ingenious enough to get the money for the greens fee for his favorite pastime.
When this golf course opened up, I think it was like 35 cents for 9 holes, to play 9 holes, and 35 cents. Then they went to 75, from 75 to 150, and on up. But we just played golf. All you had to do was find about 5 RC cola balls and turn them in for that nickel, and then you got your money and you come to the golf course and play golf.
The Jake Gaither Golf Course kept this young man and many of his friends occupied, disciplined, and focused. And this natural athlete developed a scratch game that served him well for the next half-century.
That was a good golfer. But when they opened the Jake Gaither Golf Course, December 1956, that's when I really started to get good with my game.
If you're not familiar with the term, a scratch golfer means you are really, really good at the game. Kilpatrick and a handful of black golfers in the 50s and 60s were good golfers who didn't have the chance to carry their skills to the pro level.
I'll play with Lee Elder. I'll play with Calvin Pete.
It wasn't until a decade or even 2 later, in the 60s and 70s, that Lee Elder became the first African American to play in the Masters, and Calvin Pete broke into the national spotlight, winning 12 PGA Tour victories.
Calvin played better golf between 1980 and 85 than anybody in the world. He was a great man, a great mentor.
It took another 2 decades until superstar Tiger Woods captured the nation's attention.
Didn't get a chance to play with Tiger, but I met Tiger when he was about 12 years old. You could look at him then and say he was going to be a great golfer because he had everything to offer the game, and he would work on it.
In a different era, Kilpatrick might have had other opportunities open to him in professional sports, but golf and what he took from the game taught him so much about the man he became.
I met a lot of people. I played in a lot of tournaments. I played in a lot of pro-ams with the pros. I went around this golf course here in 1995. I don't know how many times I went around, but anyway, I did 1,363 holes here in 7 days. And I came back in August of '96 and did 1,776 here at Jake Gaither.
Kilpatrick still walks the course and holds that putter like the pro he always has been. But he is now sharing his passion for the game with the next generation.
We just put a club in their hand, give them some love and let them swing away. But we also teach them how to conduct themselves on and off the golf course.
Focusing on sharing those invaluable life lessons from the greens, savoring what he had and never regretting what might have been.
Golf has opened doors for me. I love this golf course here. I love it.
For WCOT, I'm Sandra Manning, reporting from Jake Gaither Golf Course.